The following material contains strong language and adult content. Please be advised.
Well, my honey's off to work, the kids are headed to school. Slim and Adam Bum about to act a damn fool. It's the morning routine. Hey, yeah, the morning routine. Yeah, you got Adam Bum and Slim. They doing them. It's the morning routine. Good morning. Morning routine, y'all. Woo!
What up, everybody? It's your boy Adam Baum back once again with another episode of the Morning Routine Podcast. If you haven't hung out with us yet during our live shows, make sure to check those out Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., only on www.vaporradio.com. You can also download our app on all iOS and Android devices and enable our Amazon Alexa skill. Go into the Alexa app, search Vapor Radio, enable it, and you are good to go. We appreciate all the love and support. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, you can always email us at mailbag@vaporradio.com. You can follow us on Twitter at VaporRadio1. That is the number 1 at VaporRadio1. Facebook.com, search Vapor Radio, like the page, share the page, tell all your friends and family about it. We definitely appreciate it. We're growing more and more every day, and we can't thank you guys enough. So enjoy the podcast and peace out.
Happy Halloween and all that. That's next week?
Wednesday.
Yeah, it's going down.
Wednesday.
Damn, October.
Get your regular ass little kids out there so they come knock on my door, ask for some damn candy, begging for
and you
shit.
better not have that 99-cent store candy.
I'll give out good candy.
Okay.
You guys get a lot of kids come through your house?
No, because I make it look real scary in this motherfucker. I turn off the lights and there's weeds in the yard. They don't want to come over here. Okay. Now, for the last past times, we've been going. So we'll see.
Well, you still got kids, so yeah, you still got to go out and do the kids. Yeah. So I'm trying to find something for Peanut and Macy, but the taco that I want for Peanut is like double her size. So it's tough when you got a small dog and you want to do
small.
Something. Yeah.
Like, it's tough
because even the small size is still too big.
Yep.
Like I kind of have that issue with Cooper sometimes. Is even with the smallest costume, it's still like a little baggy on him and shit. So I'm like,
I saw that taco, I was like, that's perfect. But it's double her size.
It'd be hilarious if you found like a peanut, like a peanut
that
shell.
would be hard.
That'd be awesome.
I wonder if you could order that.
Probably somewhere online. Yeah,
that'd be pretty sick.
Halloween, like growing up in our neighborhood, you know, we were the kids in the neighborhood. So there were no other kids besides me and my friends. Like, we were the only ones. And we went trick-or-treating, but really our block stayed real quiet. There wasn't, you get some stragglers that would come in from other neighborhoods or whatever. Once I moved back here, though, shit. I was done with the first. We bought 2 bags of candy thinking we were going to eat the second bag ourselves, right? Like, we got a good deal on the candy. Shit, I was done with the first bag of candy in 10 minutes. I was like, oh shit. I had to crack into that second. We had kids filing in left and right. I was like, I've never been in a neighborhood where literally I stood at the door and just kids kept coming. I was like, holy shit. Where did all these kids come from?
Nowadays, you can tell the difference. You got professional Halloweeners out there, because some of them be out there grilling, handing out hot dogs. Some of them be out there in the front. They got the family out there watching movies and shit. Like, one year the girls was going, and me and Bonnie, I told you we dressed up like an Almond Joy and a Mounds.
Oh yeah.
And we left the candy out there on the thing, like just left it out there.
Oh shit! That bowl was gone after one trick or treat.
It's a wrap. Yeah, like it's a wrap. That's what you don't want to do.
Oh snap! He just dumped the bowl in his bag and said, "Keep it moving."
So that's a bad idea. But I don't know. Halloween is cool, but I just don't like spending $16 on some candy.
So you've been to our house. I don't know that we went out the front door much, but our front area when you first walk out, You've got, it's
I
about
love you too, man.
6 feet wide, maybe 6 or 7 feet wide, and then you got walls on both sides of you that extend for maybe another 6 or 7 feet. I do get into Halloween. I haven't in a long time, but I want to, probably not this year because I don't have enough time, but I want to get something that like put like a tension rod or something across that whole walkway and make like a tarp that you have to walk through, and then just decorate the shit out of that whole like 7 by 6 by 7 area, like fog machine and do it all up so they gotta walk through some shit and then you walk up to the door like, like Peanut, like, fuck Halloween.
She listening to the playback.
Yeah.
Like she, Peanut. Attack.
Halloween is, I used to have fun with it though. I like doing Halloween. I like the scary shit, scary mazes and haunted houses and stuff like that.
I was just talking to the kids about that last night. They were telling me some little funny stories about going into a haunted house. They said, would you go into a haunted house? And then Journey was like, nah, because Daddy ended up punching them in the face because they did jumped out, you know.
Natural reaction, yeah.
Yeah, like I've been an elbow. Somebody on my left side to my hand, I've been an elbow the shit out of them in their mouth. You better get your ass back.
Yeah.
Don't jump up on me.
Like, I've heard crazy stories. Some of these people fucking haunted houses turn into real serial killer moments. Like the chainsaw guy ends up being some crazy lunatic with a real chainsaw chopping people up and shit. I think that happened like in Texas somewhere, I think, a couple years back. Peanut going after that. She won't stop.
Peanut pissed.
But yeah, it was Halloween's fun. I like scaring the shit out of people, especially kids. We got a lot of little kids coming through the door too, like with their parents, you know, little 2, 3, 4-year-olds.
Right.
I want to scare them, but I feel bad if I did. I try not to.
It's What'd you think about some of these scary movies out? Because there's some some of these commercials that's been coming on. I've been like, oh, hurry up, turn that shit.
Well, I think I definitely want to go see Halloween.
Shit's scary.
I grew up with Halloween. You know, Halloween was such a classic.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see this reboot that they did. I'll check it out probably. The one that came out last year, and the homie Chris, the chauffeur, told me to check it out. He's a huge movie buff, so I go to him when I want a good movie recommendation. And I think I talked about it on here once before. It's called The Quiet Place, and I guess the whole premise of the movie is the family, like, they speak in sign language. So because whatever the spirit is, or whatever the being, the supernatural thing that's haunted their house, can hear them if they talk, and that's when it attacks.
To know it. Okay.
Yeah, so like they have like powder and like sand or something all over their floor, so it doesn't creak when they walk. Like, I haven't seen it yet, but when I saw the preview and the trailer for another, when I was going to see another movie, I was like, what the hell? Because it sounded creepy as hell, but because it's quiet, I didn't get what the hell was going on. I had to have my lady's daughter. What was it? I was like, what was that trailer that was on before blah blah blah? She's like, oh, it's for a scary movie. And I was like, oh well, shit. But it's described. They got it described now, so I had to go check it out.
It is described?
Yeah, they got it. It's got to be for us to enjoy, because like it's very visual.
That, you know. Shoot, I just got done watching The Equalizer this weekend too, so I done ran through all the ones that you gave me so far, so I need to re-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary movies are always good. We tend to watch a couple around here. We usually watch some, probably Halloween's on Wednesday. You know, everybody got to work when Halloween's on the work week, but we'll probably catch some scary movies this weekend and see what's out there.
I think me and Sanaa are the only ones that really do the scary movies. And I just do it just to do it like a macho thing, just to prove I ain't scared. But on the inside, I'll be scared to motherfucker like, oh shit, where does the commercial break? Let me hear you up again.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm over here. Nervous as a motherfucker.
You grasping at the couch cushions and shit.
Yeah, pretty soon, by the mid movie, now I'm acting like I'm asleep. I got the covers over my head and shit. I'm wide awake, but I'm acting like I'm asleep because I'm in here scared. Scared.
Yeah. I've been there, done that.
Fuck around and turn the TV and it's a scary movie and you can't get the remote no more, so you got it stuck. I'm stuck watching the scary movie because I'm too scared to get up and go turn it off.
Were you into scary movies and stuff as a kid too?
Hell no, I ain't scared shitless. That's what I'm telling you. I still sleep with my head under the cover right now. True story. Nigga, it'll be 14 blankets on the bed. My head up under that motherfucker.
Your head's under all 14 of them. Like,
Because that's my shield against the monster. So as long as I'm
funny?
That's my shield. And I can't nothing penetrate that.
That's your shield against the monster. That's a true story. Yeah. That's what people. You think you hear something out in the hallway. What's the first? You pull them covers up over your head like, don't come get me, Mr. Burglar. I got blankets covering me.
Maybe you won't see me right there.
That's so funny.
You gotta have your feet in. You can't have nothing hanging out. You can't have that one toe out. That one toe that'll snatch you. You gotta put that motherfucker in. Put that shit in.
That is so true, though. That's exactly how the mind works. Like, we think, let's just cover up. We cover up, we're good. They can't get us. Like,
that's my shield. Hell yeah, impenetrable.
You ever have that thought? I see people talk about this from time to time, like on Twitter. You ever have that thought, like, you hear a clunk or a bang, and then when you're in the shower, you're like, god damn it, now I gotta fight somebody fucking butt-ass naked.
I'm in the shower, slippery. I'm scared and shit. I ain't got nothing but a bar of soap to defend myself. Hey.
A bar of soap and some goddamn Head and Shoulders.
Another true story. Sometimes I'll put the alarm on real quick when I'm gonna take a shower. I'll close all the doors and shit, lock them and shit. And then go take a shower and shit.
He's like, I'm making sure no one's gonna get me.
Like, nah, I've been here asshole neck and I ain't got nothing to hit you with, but with a brush. I'm
gonna blow hot air at you with this fucking hair dryer. That's all I got.
Baby powder stuff. I ain't got nothing to defend myself with.
Yeah, that one's always funny one.
That's that old scary shit. See, that's that scary shit sometimes. And then your house creak. Everybody house creak or make a sound and shit. You be like, I know I'm the only one in here.
Yeah. The good stuff. If you got any funny stories to share with us about Halloween, it's just around the corner. Hit us up, 442-244-9900. Let us know what you got going on for Halloween. Maybe share some of your favorite costumes, memories, things like that from being a kid. Maybe you got a funny story about scary movies, anything like that growing up. Things like that. So, did you do the whole trick-or-treating thing when you were a kid, though?
Oh, hell yeah. I was a little hood kid, so, we was out there doing... What was some of your
favorite, best costumes?
Oh, see, that's the only problem.
It's hard having a good costume when you're broke.
Yeah, we ain't had no costumes. You know what I'm saying? We'll rip our shirt up.
You trying to make a vampire out of yourself with your mom's makeup and shit. Like, I think I could take all this white powder shit and draw some shit on my face with it. Like, at least that's what I do.
We'll rip our shirts up and our pants up and talk about we're a dead man.
Or a dead man. Walking like, okay.
Or you do the garbage bag full of newspaper. You'll be a California raisin.
Wait. What?
You remember that? I heard it through the grapevine.
I know what you're talking about, but wait.
All you need is some white gloves and some sneakers, and just cut you a hole, 2 holes in the legs of a trash bag, stuff it full of newspapers, stick your arms out, and tie it up at the top. Now you're a California race. Put the sunglasses on it.
Wow.
Get on out there.
That's a good one. So how many times were you a California raisin?
At least a good 2. I was at least a good 2. And then, see, back in that day, the costume was a little plastic mask that you, half of it over your head, over your front of your face and shit with the string in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when you was able to, when you was in school, you was able to wear your costume. You do a costume parade.
Your face is all sweaty, breathing into that plastic mask.
See, we ain't never had that though. See, all the kids, the rich kids had that. They vampire teeth in and shit. They were, oh, look at Dietrich. Oh, he must be a hood kid today.
No, this is every day. What are you talking about?
What you talking about? These is my new dickies. Shit. This is on purpose. I was trying to be clean for the day. I thought this was. We ain't really dressed. We ain't really. I remember one time my brother, he played Pop Warner football, so he got to be a football player.
He just wore his uniform. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that a couple times as a baseball player. Put on my baseball jersey. Yeah.
Put the little black shit under your eyes and shit and get on out there. And then see, we was hood. We took pillowcases. See.
That's what we did too.
We filled our shit. We took our mama's pillowcases and filled them motherfuckers up. Because you ain't got to worry about them busting. Fill them up.
That's it. We would fill them up. We would come back, empty them, and go get more. Yeah, man, we would be all over the city too. Like, we wouldn't just stick to our neighborhood. I know times are different now for kids, and you go once or twice around.
Around the block,
around your block, and maybe you go one block over nowadays, but. We would start it at 6 p.m. and we'd be out till 10, 11 o'clock, still trick-or-treat. Like, man, trick-or-treating in the late 80s, early 90s was just
And then, see, remember, what we used to do, once we started being like the little teenagers, we'd go to the rich neighborhoods and they'd give you king-size sneakers, dollars, $5, $10. Like, damn. Okay. So we see where to go. You hit the hood and you get all your little knickknacks and shit. But then you go to the rich spots, you coming out of there with $30, $40, and all type of other shit. So yeah.
And you know when you were in the real poor neighborhood, because they wouldn't even give you like the fun size candy. They give you them little like itty bitty square Snickers. They got the fun size ones that are like 2.5 inches long, or you get the little square ones, like bite size. Like, if you don't give me a whole goddamn candy bar, like, give me a break.
No, I used to hate when I get home and I'm going through my candy and I got all them penny candies, them strawberry candies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, man, these is penny candies.
Yeah.
I got a half bottom bag full of them strawberry.
Hey, I eat the shit out of those things. Those are good. The chewy stuff in the middle.
Yeah. Yep.
Some old lady gave you the box of raisins. You always had a box of raisins or two. God damn it.
You fuck around and look deep down in there. It's an apple in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, man,
some asshole gave you the wax lips. So I get the stupid wax lip. What am I supposed to do with this? I ain't gonna do this. Chew on this nasty ass wax.
Well, see, nowadays, you look in their bag, they got Cheez-Its, Chips Ahoy cookies and shit, hot Cheetos. Like, damn. They've stepped up.
Some people serve you up nachos and burgers. Like
I'm telling you, like, seriously, like, when you walk down the block, here, you want a burger? Like, what? Nah, I'm cool.
And what sucked for me, though, too, is like, I was diabetic. I became diabetic at like 6. So when I started really doing the trick-or-treat thing, like, I'd come home with all this candy. My mom's like, here you go, have the raisins. What? I got Skittles here, Star Wars, like, and occasionally she'd be like one piece a day. She'd put the candy up in the cupboard. I was short, so I'd have to get out like a chair or something, stand on a chair to try and sneak some candy. But she'd be like, you gotta have one piece. And remember, we gotta check your blood sugar and do this. And I was like, God, it's not worth it. Fuck it, I don't want it. Like, out of all this goddamn candy, and I couldn't do nothing with it. Like, diabetic and Halloween they don't go hand in hand. But I just ended up eating all the candy.
All of it anyways.
That's why I'm in the position I'm in today.
So I got to figure out, my kids ain't really said nothing about no Halloween costumes. We ain't even addressed that yet, so.
What is the age to stop? Like, so you got a 13-year-old and almost 15-year-old, like, when do you stop?
I think they done. I don't know. They haven't mentioned anything.
I think 13 you could still go, but 15. I think that's when I started doing like parties. Like
I'm gonna keep it G though, because my oldest daughter Deanna, she was out here. She was 18 at the time. She went and bought her some fake blood and some. She was Chucky. She went and bought some overalls, the t-shirt, and she was Chucky doll. Like, oh, okay. But I think she was just doing that because she was going out with the girls and all that shit. So that was cool. Sometimes, like, I mean, I dressed up. I was a candy bar. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I do it too. I dressed up into my 20s, but I didn't go trick or treating. You know,
hell yeah, get out there.
When my brother had my nephew, he's 10 now. So 10 years ago, you know, I was 26, 27, 28 for those few years. Like, we dressed up, but again, we were taking my little nephew out and stuff. So,
you know, I've never been to a Halloween costume party. I would like to go to that. Like, you know, I'm trying to say like a grown folks adult costume party, because I hear like it'd be some crazy kind of shit.
As teenagers, like 16, 17, 18 years old, we tried to have our own Halloween parties, but it really was just some hoe bags would come over dressed up in some slutty shit, and you know, next thing you know, shit happens and everybody butt naked. But whatever.
All right.
You didn't have parties like that?
Nah, that sounds like a party with a bunch of cocaine and red wine. And a lot of angry white people.
Yeah.
You got your Frankenstein costume on and shit.
I always did the Jason mask.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, it was just, exactly. It was easy. But like
Put your flannel on and shit and roll around in the dirt.
I like took a lighter to it and melted it all up. So it looked like it was like destroyed and burnt. And then I took this plastic axe and I like cut a chunk of it off and I super glued it to the like head, like upper part of the mask. Yeah. And then when I put the mask on, it looked like I had like a skull in my head, and I put a bunch of fake blood all over the mask. And I pretty much wore that like every year. that was my go-to costume.
And then you have some Chucks with it and shit.
Yeah,
like that. Jason, urban Jason and shit.
Yeah, it has some overalls, some fucked up overalls, like a torn up white t-shirt with blood on and shit. Yeah, that was the thing too. I think you always tried to make the goriest costume. Like as you got older,
right?
You got like an older boy, especially. You always wanted to be like the goriest. Like how much blood can I? There's too much blood.
Right. Got chunks of meat on your jeans and shit.
Yeah. For sure. Again, share any of your Halloween stories with us. It's just around the corner. Maybe you're out getting the last minute costumes and candy for all your little kiddos. Stuff like that. Hit us up 442-244-9900. Let us know some of your favorite costumes growing up, some of your favorite memories. Do you ever take your kids to the pumpkin patch, anything like that? You guys got pumpkin patches in the desert?
First of all, stop being judgmental about the desert. Yes,
first off, that's not the correct word because I'm not being judgmental. I'm asking a question.
You are being judged. But right now, you're being a... Yes, there's pumpkin patches here. And do I take my kids? Nah. We're going to go right into Walmart, grab us two, and get on out of there.
Yeah.
If you go to a pumpkin patch, that's the worst place to go. Remember spiders and shit all on you? No.
Did you ever do the pumpkin patch like as a kid? Have you ever gone to the pumpkin patch?
Really? Ask me that again.
I'm just asking questions. This is a radio show. We're asking
and I'm a
people.
Real N-I-G-G with an A on the end. So ask me that question again.
Never mind.
Exactly, because you know damn well they don't even make pumpkin patches for niggas.
Okay.
Have you visited a pumpkin patch?
Yeah, I've been
multiple times.
What does it have to do with anything? Sometimes you're so racist.
What the?
Me? So black and white with you.
Oh, but as soon as we get off the air, we don't want to.
What?
We don't want to go there.
I'm not racist.
You sure?
No.
So why haven't you
I got a black friend. I know a guy that means I'm good. Isn't that how that works?
Sure.
Yeah.
You got one token black dude, you know? And I got one token white man.
Exactly.
He just happens to be the co-host of this show here.
Exactly. That's what keeps the balance. But no, so pumpkin patches, back to pumpkin patches. Pumpkin patches, to me, are a scam. Just like college is a scam.
A scam, huh? Yes. Scam at the pumpkin patch? Why you get scammed at the patch?
Because you go to the pumpkin patch and most people go to the pumpkin patch in October for Halloween. You know, pumpkin is like associated with Halloween and Thanksgiving. Why ain't you going to the pumpkin patch in November? Maybe you want to get fresh pumpkin for fresh pumpkin pie. Ain't nobody going to the goddamn pumpkin patch in November. You only go 2 weeks in October. And you pay 79 cents a pound for a goddamn pumpkin that's lopsided. Like you said, got spiders and bugs growing all over it. You got dirty, muddy trails and shit all over the pumpkin patch. You're on some raggedy ass old tractor pulling you around on bales of hay that who knows what the fuck is in the hay. Gonna crawl out, bite you in your ass, bite you in your ankle. The next thing you know, your ankle's 5 times the size it was when you showed up at the pumpkin patch. You're gonna walk into some little old cabin that's you're not sure how long it's been there, if it's gonna collapse, and you got rickety old Gretchen in there making up some hot apple cider that who knows where the damn apples came from. She's going to charge you $7.79 for a little 6-ounce cup of hot apple cider that you could go buy apple cider at the grocery store for $2.99, bring it home, put it in a coffee cup, heat it up yourself. You're going to get some oatmeal raisin cookies that Grandma Gretchen cooked for $4 a cookie. I can buy for $4. I can buy all the shit I need to make an oatmeal raisin cookie and make 10 dozen oatmeal raisin cookies for $4. The pumpkin patch is just a scam. I hate it. I hate the pumpkin patch. People talk about I can walk up to the grocery store in them big ass boxes of pumpkins, grab me a couple. I could throw a couple pumpkins in a grocery cart and just walk back to my car. Ain't nobody gonna see me. The pumpkins are outside. I can go steal me 2 pumpkins right now and get pumpkins for free.
Did Gretchen touch you at the patch? Is that what's happening?
Pumpkin patches are just a scam. That's all. And people, all you hear on. Look, okay, I'm old as fuck now. I'm not, but I act like I'm 60 years old. I like watching the news. I watch the news in the morning time. All they talk about right now is a pumpkin patch. Guess what's coming up this weekend at the pumpkin patch? Go today to the pumpkin patch. If you go today, go tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. I hate the goddamn pumpkin patch. They try to lay hay down on the ground to soak up all the water and the rain. And this is probably more of a Northwest thing because it rains more up here. And all that hay does is starts to smell like manure and cow shit and horse shit. And then you smell it in your nose for the next 2 days. I hate the pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch is just a horrible fucking thing. And then these pumpkin patches try to make these goddamn corn mazes. I just hate it. I hate the pumpkin patch.
Don't you ever go to another pumpkin patch. Okay?
Pumpkin patches are just a waste of
I didn't know the pumpkin patch was you. I didn't know you got in your feelings about the pumpkin patch like that. Like, damn.
It's just a scam.
You and Gretchen had something.
You done walked away from the pumpkin patch with 2 wobbly, warty looking, lopsided
well, why you pick those?
Because that's all they ever got. Because the pumpkin just lays on its side and gets deformed. And you paid $20 for them. You bought 2 cups of hot apple cider for the whiny, bratty kids. You bought 4 oatmeal raisin cookies. You $50 in at the goddamn pumpkin patch. For what? To go home and carve a couple little chunks out of the side of the pumpkin, let it sit on your porch and rot for the next 2 weeks? So then you have to scoop it up with a damn shovel and throw it in your garbage can? Fuck out of here, pumpkins. I hate you. I do like pumpkin pie, though.
You need to go talk to somebody. For real.
I do like pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin never did nothing to you.
I used to enjoy carving pumpkins.
Let them pumpkins live, man. Damn, why you always fucking up the holidays?
I like Thanksgiving. I like Christmas. I like Halloween. I just don't like pumpkins. I like putting on spooky costumes, and I like haunted houses and shit as long as they're like actually scary. I want to decorate the house in a scary way.
Like the haunted houses.
Yeah, I like shit like that.
What is you gonna do in a haunted house?
What do you mean? Like real haunted houses. Like I don't like this fake shit where you got actors jumping out going boo, rawr.
Where's the real haunted house at?
I don't know. We got a couple around here. We got these things called the Shanghai tunnels. Back in like the early, I think it's the 1900s.
How far is Salem from your house?
Salem is about an hour away.
Where's the lot at?
Motherfucker, that's in Northeast. That's Salem, Massachusetts. This fucking guy. He's got the worst fucking grandpa jokes.
That's that Damien shit right there.
He tells all these damn grandpa jokes.
Don't get mad at me.